under picturesque chandeliers, while white linen drapes from table to table. How would you like to experience the exquisite smell of your favorite flower, embodying you from every twist and turn? How would you like to create the most memorable experience for you and your guests under a cascade of twinkling lights? Today's guest will talk about these experiences that she creates and more on Norwalk Community College's Person to Person.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of Person to Person. I'm your host, James Bell. Today we will be talking to someone who creates memorable moments. From weddings, banquet events, Christmas parties, and birthday parties. We'd like you to meet Tiffany Shakro. Is it true that you used to work for the Department of Justice?
Yes, actually I worked in Danbury, Connecticut.
How long were you there?
I was there for a little under 4 years.
What made you want to change paths and become an event planner?
Well, my parents purchased the catering facility, Michael's at the Grove, and they've been in catering for over 30 years. Basically, they asked me to help them run the day-to-day events and goings-on there, and I was happy to make the change. Granted, a little nervous, but it was a great change for me.
Let's listen and learn more about your event location.
This building that we're in right now is actually Michael's at the Grove. It's a catering venue. It used to be called Caballero's Grove. It's 104 years old, so it has a lot of history and bones in it in the city of Bethel, which is great. It's a very historic place. It's beautiful. It has a ballroom area, as you can see, and we also have a pavilion space that is open seasonally. So this room is actually our pavilion room. It can hold up to 350 people, and this is such a beautiful room. It's very historic. It's over 104 years old. It has that old cement flooring, but beautiful rustic feel to it. It's where a lot of brides tend to pick for their wedding because of the lighting and the fixtures.
There is a bunch of behind-the-scenes work. Can you break it down for us?
Absolutely. Event planning always starts with an initial phone call, email, or appointment. This is actually the most important step in the planning process, as it is the beginning of creating the comfortable and professional relationship with the client to plan a very important day for them. It is important to gain an understanding of what the client is looking for. So creating wish lists, going over ideas, dates, and details is an important requirement of what we look for. And we strive to achieve all of these wishes and do everything we can to make this an important and perfect day for them. The first conversations always involve notes, planning, dates, trying to figure out exactly what they want. And usually people have an idea of their event, but sometimes they're not so sure, so we kind of take it from there. And then from that point, it's just making it perfect for them.
Okay. Event planning has to have rewarding moments. What are those moments like for you?
It's actually really fantastic. Quite indescribable when a bride comes to you with teary eyes saying at the end of the wedding that this was by far the best day of her life and she couldn't have imagined it any better. And it just brings a smile to your face and kind of warms your heart a little to know that you've helped make this happen, this wonderful day happen for her.
What about chaos? What do you do in moments of insanity?
Take a mini vacation, run away, out of sight, out of mind. No, actually, in all honesty, you just kind of get yourself through it. You take deep breaths because not every day is going to be the best and greatest day. There are certain things that could go wrong, and then you just do everything you can to fix those and take deep breaths yourself to kind of make it work. And in the end, it all works out great.
All right. Thank you for joining us for today's edition of Person to Person. We would like to thank our guest, Tiffany, for joining us today and enlightening us on her experiences as an event planner. Please join us for future productions. Thank you and have a nice day.